So, we're down to the final 5.
Can you do a preview of the final 5 like you did for last season's finale?
Who do you think you're talking to?
In the season finale of Friends Survivor Season 4,
5 players remain. Mike, a well-rounded player who's won immunity and forged alliances. He's also seen his name written in recent tribals. Has his threat level emerged too soon? Eddie, a proud member of the Jellyfish tribe who has preached Jelly Strong the entire game. But is he willing to cut ties when the game matters most? Rick, he's been sitting in a comfortable position the entire game, seemingly in the loop on most every vote. Is this the year Rick finally brings home the trophy? Emmeline, the last remaining female up against a solid guys alliance. She's won immunities before. Will she be able to win her way to the end? And Rob, a member of the Outcasts who won redemption and has appeared as the leader of the guys alliance. But will he be able to convince the jurors to vote his way if given the chance? Who has what it takes to become the Friends Survivor champion for Season 4?
Alright, you guys ready for your next immunity challenge? Alright, we are doing Survivor Poison. So here's how this is going to work. Each person's going to have a ball. You're going to take one of these croquet mallets and hit your ball towards another player's ball. If your ball hits another person's ball, they are eliminated. We're going to take turns until we have one last person remaining. Rob, since you won the last immunity, you get to choose who's hitting first and the order surrounding.
All right.
Okay.
I think we'll have Rick go first. All right. Emmeline second.
You put me at number 2 again, you see?
Ooh, sour. If that's what it, if that's.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
You have to go for another ball. If you try and run away, you're eliminated. You have to go in the direction of another ball.
Oh, it says Rick first. The only problem is Mike's a little downhill. Is that a big deal?
That's
the terrain.
the terrain. We're gonna roll with it. All right, Rick. Here we go. Game on.
It's Rob. Rob's eliminated. But if Rick misses, then Rob has the chance to hit Rob.
Emmeline's up. She's going towards. Miss.
Before I go, am I out?
Rob's last.
My second.
Did they hit? No hit. No hit. As close as it can get. Mike is up next. Mike's coming in.
Okay, that was.
Miss. Rob, you're up.
Wait,
If you hit another ball, you get another shot.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what if he hits a ball into another ball? Oh.
All right. Mike is out. Rob, you get another shot. If you hit a ball, you get another shot. That's a miss. Rick's up.
I'll just pick my ball up.
You have to hit it.
Or don't go for it.
All right, Ed is out. Rick, you get another hit. Just missed. Emmeline, you're up. We're down to 3. That's a whiff. Rob, you're up.
I whipped hard. Hey, can I use your mallet? I don't know the
Yeah, you don't have to.
Mine didn't either, but I only got one hit.
That's a miss. Rick, you're up.
You got the really far one or the
What? That's a miss. Emmeline, you're up.
Oh, she might be setting up Rob for the win. Oh.
That is way out.
Shot.
Rob is up.
Well, Rob's got to make this first, so. Oh, that was it.
Rick is out. Rob, you got one more shot. Oh, just missed.
Oh no.
It's really trapped.
Off the tree.
Oh, hey Mike!
Oh, just missed off the tree.
Robert, you know what to do with.
Rob wins immunity. Safe from elimination in the final 5.
Two in a row.
Yeah, nice.
All right, so I think. We duke it out.
You guys ready?
No, we're ready.
Final 5. Rob, that's 2 in a row for you. Winning the croquet poison. We're going straight into another elimination. It's a long day. We've been out here for 6-7 hours.
Woo!
Anything that anyone want to say?
Having a great time.
Yeah, let's keep going. Duke it out.
Okay, let's duke it out. Like you said, Rick, you're first to vote. Let's go.
It's definitely an interesting dynamic. You never know what's gonna come. Still, I don't even know if people still have it.
Yeah, I think if I knew that we weren't going to get more, I wouldn't have spent
Right,
as frugal as I
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to read the votes. Here we go. First vote, Rick. Emmeline.
Really?
Rick. 5th place of Friend Survivor Season 4. Rick. Great game, Rick. Rick.
Definitely.
The tribe has spoken.
3 of the votes. Other than Rick.
Played a heck of a game.
Next year we gotta light that thing.
Rick, so what happened?
Oh, you know, I really thought I might make it to the final 3 this year, but things broke down pretty quickly. I'm not sure where I went wrong, but you know, I'm trying to take some people out.
It's been real.
I thought we were working together, and then he voted for me. So, I'm sorry. It's true.
It's the name I was told. Staying alive. It's the name of the game.
Practice my cornhole and ladder throwing game.
It's a good one. Good game, Rick. Good game. See you next year.
Absolutely.
An absolute unit.
Couldn't agree more. An absolute unit.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, final 4. Let's bring it over to the ladder ball. All right, my final 4. So, just like last year where we did it with axes, we're doing it with ladder ball this time. I need 2 groups of 2. You're gonna face off in ladder ball. You're each gonna get 3 rounds of tossing side by side. 3 points at the top, 2 in the middle, 1 on the bottom. The 2 winners from the preliminary rounds will face off into the finale rounds.
How many tosses total do we have?
9 total. 3 rounds of 3.
Oh, okay.
3 rounds of 3.
3 tosses. Got it.
3 rounds of 3. The winner will choose one person to bring with them to the final 3. And the losing 2 members will face off in ladder ball for elimination.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I need you guys to split off into 2 groups of 2. Okay. First group up, Mike and Rob. Each take a station. All right, here we go. Survivors ready. Go. That's a toss. That's 3 for Mike, 2 for Rob. Second toss when you're ready. A miss for Mike. A miss for Rob. A miss for Mike. Rob lands. That is, after the first round, 5 points Rob, 3 points Mike. Miss for both. Mike takes the lead, 6-5, 1 toss left. Rob misses. Mike misses, 6-5 going into the last round. Both miss. Rob takes the lead with that one. Mike misses. Rob leads 7-6. Mike misses. Rob advances to the final round. Next up, Emmeline versus Ed. All right, Survivor's ready. First round, go. Ed lands a 3 on the top. Emmeline lands a 3. Ed lands a 2. Third toss, miss for Emmeline. Ed leads after round 1, 5-3. Ed lands a 3. Ed leads 8-3. Emmeline misses again. Ed gets another 3. That is 11-3, Ed. 11-4, Ed. Final round, anything can happen. Ed leads 11-4. Go. Ed misses. With that miss, we can stop right there. Emmeline cannot get back. Ed advances to the final round. All right, I need Ed and Rob. The winner wins immunity and chooses which of the other 3 they want to bring with them to the final 3. All right, here we go. Final for immunity. Here we go. Survivor's ready. Go. Both miss. Rob lands a 2. Ed lands a 3. Rob lands a 3. Ed's bounces off after 1. Rob leads 5-3. Ed lands a 3, takes the lead 6-5. Both miss. Rob lands a 2, he takes the lead. Ed lands a 3, going into the last 3 tosses. Final 3 tosses for a spot in the finale. Survivors, go. Ed lands a 3, Rob lands a 2. That'll do it. Ed wins immunity into the final 3. Now, here we go. Here's the big decision, Eddie. Who do you want to join you in the final 3, and who do you want to face each other in ladder ball elimination? We are doing a rematch of round 1. Mike and Rob against each other.
Wow.
For a spot in the finale. Putting friend against friend. All right, this is it, guys. It was 7-6 in the first round. The winner advances on to the finale. Survivors ready. 3 rounds, just like before. Go. Rob lands a 1. Mike lands a 3. Rob lands a 2. Mike lands a 1. 4-3. Rob lands a 2. 5-4. 6-5. Mike leads after 1 round.
Turn up the heat, man.
6-5. Mike leads. Rob misses. Mike misses. 6-5 Mike still. Mike lands a 2. It is 8-5 Mike. Rob lands a 2. 8-7. Rob lands a 3. It is 10-8 Rob into the final round. 3 tosses remain. 3, 2, 1, toss. Mike lands a 3. Rob lands a 3. 13-11 with 2 tosses left. Rob leads 13-11, 2 tosses left. 3, 2, 1, go. Rob misses. Mike misses. Final toss, 13-11, Rob leads. 3, 2, 1, go. Rob lands, Mike lands, 14-13. Rob makes the finale, the final 3. We have our final 3.
That was
Mike.
wow.
Oh, Mike.
I was like nervous.
That was good.
All right, jury, don't move anywhere. We got 3, 4, 5, 6.
The remaining people.
Mike is the remaining member. We have 7-member jury here. I need our 3 finalists. Come on over here. It is now time for you to plead your case to the 7 people here. These are the 7 people voting for a winner in the game today. Plead your case to the crowd here as to why they should vote for you as the winners here today. Starting off with Emmeline.
Oh, thank you. Girls first. Woo! Thank you. This is nice job, guys. Very exciting. Great day. So this is my 3rd season, and I feel like making it as far has been really fun to compete. I love to compete. I think from past seasons I've learned, what to look for when it comes to voting, what alliances. I think Jellyfish was strong as far as loyalty, and I appreciate that, Eddie, for bringing me here. I also think it's knowing when the writing's on the wall and where to vote and put it to vote. So, love to compete. Super excited to be here in the final 3.
All right, Rob, your time to shine.
I'm sure everybody knows I'm definitely the biggest Survivor nerd here, so I'm thankful for this opportunity. We look forward to this every year, all the friendships that we made from it. I think definitely like some adversity in the beginning, being voted out. You already kind of had a target on your back. You come back in, you're kind of at an inherent disadvantage. So thankful that I had the opportunity to play, and fortunate enough to win a few challenges. Had to fight at the end there as well too, so it wasn't easy to get to this point. And I love you guys. I appreciate the opportunity, and would appreciate your vote. I get it.
All right. Eddie, who wasn't even supposed to be a player today, but got thrown in, makes the final 3, wins the last immunity. Go ahead.
Honestly, I'm just happy to be here. I honestly didn't think I was going to make it this far, so to be here is an honor and a privilege.
I don't think I'm going to win, but I think I'm going to have a good time, and if I do end up winning, it'll be great.
And it's been so much fun competing and just battling it out and just being competitive, but also just having a good time. So, yeah, thank you, everyone.
All right, jury, now is your time to address the final 3 with any questions. Have at them.
Emmeline, what was your biggest move throughout the whole game?
I think for me, it comes down to the voting. I was really trying to get a kind of pulse on where the votes were going. Unfortunately, I feel like I could have had bigger moves. A little miscommunication, you guys moved past it. It was just more of trying to say where the alliances were from Jellyfish moving on to the merge, but also knowing that I know that the guys were teaming up, so I was trying to break that up sooner than later, but it didn't always fall. So unfortunately, when I had anticipated to be big moves, didn't quite come to fruition. But and then so when that came, when I knew the writing was on the wall for maybe another female member, the name of the game is Survivor. So at the end of the day, if I can survive myself in the next round, that's what I'm in for. So survived.
Rob, what was your strategy this year? Like, why did you go for the people you went for, and why did you keep the people?
So I think you guys know I'm into it, but this year I tried to like take it down a notch and to like hide as much intensity as I could, and just wanted to find like a point that I could like just play with, just a group of people, and prove my worth and just play with them. And then I would say even too, I didn't make one thing on the ladder ball the first time. So technically, if you want to say I didn't earn it to begin with, but I think coming back in, I think I took advantage of the opportunity and maybe redeemed myself with the ladder ball at this last time too. So.
And I suppose as far as Survivor, you know, a little cutthroat, telling one person one thing and then doing so. But that's okay. It's the name of the game.
Husband and wife are at it.
Yeah.
Let's get a question for Eddie.
Do you have anyone vote against you?
I don't think I did. No. I
I
think what it was is definitely loyalty and knowing where to put your cards and when to put them there. So, I mean, I kept speaking Team Jelly, and I stayed true to that. So I think loyalty was the name of the game when it comes to making it farther. And yeah, I didn't even realize that I didn't have any.
How many fire tokens did you use?
I started out with 1 and I ended with 0. I think I gave you mine. Token.
Yeah, I used yours.
Yeah. I gave you, I gave mine to Ariana before, but then she gave me mine back. Didn't work out, but just having loyalty at the right times, I guess.
You're the only one whose name never came up in tribal. Wow.
Well, Rob was voted out, and Emmeline got some votes towards her as well.
We got Rick to vote for me.
We did this question last year, and I think it was a good one. If you had to describe your game as an animal, what would it be? Emmeline.
I think I try to have a fairly low profile, just enough to build those relationships, you know, with Jellyfish, with some of the guys, you know, Mike and I have worked historically with Robert. So as an animal, something kind of in the background, maybe like a little bit of a chameleon, you know, like just going with the flow, and but still, you know, in the game. So.
Rob, how about you?
I would say a gator, because I feel like there's that like ambush quality, and like, you know, for example, like with Maddie socially is like the most powerful person probably to play this game, because she's friends with everybody. We've been fortunate to make friends of friends because of her here. I think a lot of us have. So trying to strike at the right time, but just trying to stay under the surface just enough to then make a move.
Like an alligator.
Alligator?
Ed, what about you? Animal.
Yeah, and I think it comes with no surprise, Jack, when I say jellyfish. I mean, Team Jelly, chilling in the water with his group of other jellies, and anyone who comes too close, you know, I got tentacles for them, but we can always turn those off with hugs. But yeah, full jellyfish.
That's great.
I think we should all vote for Emmeline. I feel like she's done all the 3 things: outwit, she's loyal when she needs to be loyal, she kind of like, you know, plays everyone's brain when she needs to, outplays, she gives 120% for every challenge, and outlasts, here she is, year number 3, you know, making it again. I kind of feel like Ed and Rob are there by a little bit of chance. I'm not saying you guys are bad players. I think you're amazing. But it's like you got a little lucky. I don't think that Emmeline got lucky.
I mean, I did bring Emmeline with me. I would like to say that. I don't know if you saw that or not, but
This is one of the toughest votes.
I will say I appreciate Eddie bringing me, and I knew he was loyal, and I was like, there's a chance that he would bring me. I also knew there was a chance that Robert would bring me.
I would.
I mean, you told me you would, so you know your word, but. So I felt pretty safe knowing that they were in the final for ladder ball. I was like, I think there's a chance I could be. So I appreciate that. I was top 4 like the first time I played, and that was exciting. And like I said, I just think learning to know like relationships. Jackie gave me a token when she left. Abby gave me a token when she left. So just trying to really build those things and know how to survive. Determination. I like that.
Let them vote.
All right. For the final time, it is time to vote. Our 7 jury members are here. You want to write the name down, of the person you want to win Friend Survivor Season 4. So let's get it started. This is Friend Survivor!
Those are the votes. We have ourselves a winner.
Here we go.
First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming out here. It was a hot, long day. Thank you for bearing with me for Friend Survivor Season 4. The most chaotic, the biggest, the baddest season yet. Yeah. And if it didn't kill you this year, maybe it will the next year if you guys want to come back and put it on again. But it's time to reveal the final votes. You want to see your name read. For the final time, I'll read the votes. First vote, Emmeline. Rob. 1 vote Emmeline, 1 vote Rob. Eddie. Emmeline. Eddie. We're tied. 2 votes Emmeline, 2 votes Eddie, 1 vote Rob, 2 votes left. Emmeline. 3 votes Emmeline, 2 votes Eddie, 1 vote Rob, 1 vote left. The winner of Friend Survivor Season 4, Emmeline! So I would give your trophy, engrave the name, but for winning this season, an official Survivor buff.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That's a wrap on Friend Survivor Season 4.
Thanks for competing. I love competing.
Next year.
You're fun.
So proud.
That was so proud.
Congratulations.
Wow.
All right, folks. I mean, everybody knows who I'm voting for. So. She deserves it. She was always on the right side of the votes. She did a phenomenal job, and I'm so proud. Very tough choice. All 3 played an incredible game.
This is one of the most difficult votes, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm really between Bob and Emmeline. Also, like, who's gonna, if I vote, I don't know. You know, can I go next?
No.
I don't know. I just think the comeback was the move to calling the shots, honestly.
Didn't get a vote till at least this one. I don't know if everyone else is going this way or not, but I mean, I'm really impressed by that. You clearly had a good pulse on the game if no one voted for you to try and get you out of it, so I'm pulling for you, buddy.
Good game, Emmeline.
Oh, sorry.
Perfect. And that is your live retelling of Friend Survivor Season 4.
Whew! By golly, you did not disappoint, Jacko. Oh, man. The betrayal, the heat wave, the quitters. I want to see the return of Plucky.
Any final thoughts?
I mean, that ladder ball showdown between Mike and Rob was epic. You could feel the devastation in Mike's eyes. But in the end, the right player deserved to win, as they always do. Thanks for making my day, Jacko.
Hey, it was my absolute pleasure. And I'm glad you're starting to feel a little bit better.
Hey, Jacko. I was wondering, is there any chance that you'd be able to swing by tomorrow and tell it to me again?
The tribe has spoken. Friends Survivor Season 5 will be back in 2024. And remember, get yourself a dog sitter.